where the community is service, where the sense they show the culture, not just in, not just in Puerto Rican. So they also cover Dominican Republic, Cuban culture, Mexican culture, which is important because that's the community. It has so many facets of races and nationalities. So that's what's good about it. I personally feel that they could do much more with it because they have a second floor. I used to come here years ago when they had an amphitheater. They have an amphitheater upstairs, and they used to have talent shows, comedy shows, and it was fantastic. On a Saturday night, for $10, you come and see a talent show or comedy show, and see all the local Hispanic artists, exploited, dancers, singers, and back then it was great. Then I don't know what happened to it. As I understand that some cultural organizations trying to revamp it, trying to look at the reason why they closed upstairs, that was because the acoustics, they have some violations and all that. I just hope that they bring it back. Okay, baby. They just bring it back to what it really should be. The galleries, they should have really more extensive galleries. Before they did, now it's like very minimal. It just has so much promise, and it's not really being used to its fullest. That's my only gripe about it. But other than that, it's a great place.
So you're from here? You grew up here?
I grew up in the barrio, yes. I'm a barrio girl.
So, oh my God, well, tell me about it.
I was brought up in both barrios. I was brought up in, West Harlem and East Harlem.
Wow. So how has the community changed?
The community has changed immensely. Because I went to Puerto Rico for over 20 years, raised my son, and then I came back and saw such a big influx of change. So it's really, it's changed for the good, which is great. It was about time, So it's nice because it's beginning to look like a Spanish village. Because the village was always my favorite place, and now here in East Harlem, that is almost trying to go towards that villagey look, which is with all the culture and everything. So I'm really happy about that.
I want to ask you a little bit more. I want you to talk to your person here. So if you saw me and like I said, I'm not from here. So if I were to come and visit here and you wanted to show me everything you love about your neighborhood or everything that you wish to change about your neighborhood or things that you would fix, what you think is solid, what you think isn't solid, what would you show me?
Yeah, I would definitely, besides this facility, I would definitely tell you to go to El Museo de Barrio, which is great. Across the street there's the garden. I would definitely say that that's another big plus. Across the street there's that garden that they have there. I would tell you to visit all the new Spanish restaurants, the bistros that come up. That is really nice. That's something new, it's very cultural. Like the East Harlem Cafe, like in 4th Street. I would suggest that you take one of the East Harlem Cafe. They have a neighborhood tour that they do on Saturdays. I would suggest that you do that. That would be great. They'll show you some historic, architectural buildings that have been around here forever, and that is a plus. If you really wanted to learn about the neighborhood.
I'm on TV. You're stuck. How often do you attend events at China?
Well, we rotate all the artisans, give a chance to come here every Wednesday. So I'm here from once or twice a month. That I'm here.
So you come here, but you came here to other events when they offered?
Yeah, I come here tomorrow. There's an event tomorrow. I'm going to be helping that event. Huh?
The film?
Yeah, the films that they're going to show tomorrow. I'll be here for that. Yeah, I come to the events, but they have a lot of poetry, poets, open mics, so which are great. So those I usually attend those.
Do any other museums or cultural centers offer that?
Well, the East Harlem Cafe She does that. She does a lot of cultural events. The Museo del Barrio does, you know, eons of those, you know, besides this one.
Sorry, I have to like go back and forth with these questions.
You gotta go. So you don't think you wanna stay? Okay.
For you. What was the question that you said?
Like, how do you think these organizations benefit the community? What do they bring to you?
I'm sorry, who?
Why do you think these organizations are important to El Barrio?
Well, because it educates the cultural, you know, geology of the whole of the area. You know, and there's also the youth. Youth has to be taught the culture where they came from. You know, because the schools don't teach them. So it's very beneficial for youth to learn where their culture's from, so they could have some pride in themselves and they can continue it on.
Has on the community, and why is it important?
The Tayal brings people together in the community, especially the elderly that don't have nowhere to go and enjoy their cultural music. And it keeps them alive. You know, something to look forward to every week. People to see, people to say hi to, dance. It's a very spiritual thing, dance. And it keeps them coming, they come religiously here. I do. I know I do. I love it. I like the atmosphere. I love the people. There's no fights. There's none of that stuff that goes on everywhere else. You know, here we're all family. It's really important for people to find their culture and to keep it alive. Did I do well?
That was so lovely. I wanted to ask you, what is the impact that Tayal Boricua has on the community, and why is it important?
Okay, well, I believe that the impact that they have on the community is that they give back. Before, no one else in the neighborhood really used to give anything back to the neighborhood at all. And then there was the Tayal, and there's also the Museo. But the Tayal, they've helped with artist housing. They help artists, such as here, you know, display their artwork where other places don't allow them to. They help artists from all over the world come and display their work. And Tayal is also affiliated with artists such as Nitza Tufino, Rafael Tufino. He's one of the greatest artists in Puerto Rico. So, you know, they just help reach out to everywhere, to the kids. They're the ones that got Los Pluneros in the building. That was 21, and they also were the people that were in charge of getting the heritage school inside the building as well. So they're just really wanting to improve the community. And over the past 20 years, it's an incredible improvement, because back in the day, there was crackheads and all such craziness across the street, and now everything's a lot better. Everything's a little bit more diversified now.
And are you from here?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And have you seen changes in your neighborhood, either partially due to Tayal Boricua being here, or just changes that have been good or bad that you notice that Tayal Boricua addresses?
Partially to Tayal being here, because before there was never really any other community that offered computer programs or any artist programs, or there are no galleries around here at all. So, you know, I feel art should be in everybody's life. Like, I've played classical piano for 9 years, so, you know, that's one thing. And then I also know how to draw. I went to art school. My dad is Fernando Salicru, the director for here, so, you know, I feel that there's a direct impulse on everything that they do here. Like, they're connected everywhere. La Fonda, the Tayal housed the person that owns La Fonda. They gave him his first apartment, which was right across the street, where they have artist housing. So before he even came to run La Fonda and FP Lounge, they helped him out. So, you know, they gave him free housing for a little bit. So they just try to help everybody.
And what is it about Tayal Boricua over a different organization that is valued more by this community?
It's valued more. They're willing to work more with people, and they're willing to be a little bit more real with you. Other organizations kind of brush you off, and they don't really give you the day of time. On the Tayal, we have people such as the curator here, Christine. She's willing to help you no matter what you need, no matter what you want to do, and she's willing to go above and beyond. And that's so on and so forth for everybody else that works at the Tayal. So Like right now, I do anything to help the Tayal. So me, my brother, my family, my friends come and help as well. Like when they need employees here, I had my friends come work for free just to help out. So anything.